Yo, haha, Miltnificent.
YouTube, what is good? It's your boy Miltnificent coming back with a quick sneaker review, man. It's kind of weird because I don't have the glasses on, but just know that if you've seen my previous videos and you're wondering why I wear glasses, the reason why I wear glasses is because it blocks the blue light. So, it keeps you from going blind. So I have good vision. I have really good vision, but I like to preserve that vision as long as I can. But today, man, this is going to be a tough video because the Air Jordan 3 Cool Grays released a while back. Let's just say, I think February 20th. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because, of course, I want to take a look at the shoe for the first time, at least in my existence, just to see what the hype was and why there wasn't any hype by the time it released. So if you go back in the month of February, there was an array of shoes that released. And the thing what happens, especially in the sneaker community or the sneaker game, when shoes get pushed back to later dates, that can make or break a shoe. Not to say that the 2007 version of the Cool Grays that released was the biggest thing since sliced bread. It's the fact that a timing of a release can impact the interest. So what I mean by that is when you think about it, the month of January, in my opinion, 2021, really wasn't that good. It wasn't a lot of shoes that released that people wanted. So if Jordan Brand had a chance to sell the Cool Gray 3s back in January, you probably had a chance to gain some interest, and maybe the sale probably would have been a little bit more intrigued. Of course, I think it was this pair, if I'm not mistaken, the Air Jordan 1 Silver Toes, the Carmines, that it's been reported that got lost in the sea or ocean containers somewhere. Yeah, that's just speculation to me. But what I'm getting at is you fast forward and you move the date to February. What happened in February? Well, we had the Nike Ambush collaboration, which I think it was like a pink Nike Dunk High. You had the Nike Dunk Low, UNLV. You had the Cobalt. You had the UCLA. So you also had what? The Cobalt? Not the Cobalt. You also had the Jordan 14 Low Clots. You had the Jordan 1 Silver Toes. You had the Carmines, right? And then you also had Michael Jordan's birthday. So you had the Jordan's early access where people got an array of shoes if they were there on time. And in this case, I got the Jubilee, Jordan 11s. So there was something else. So actually, there was a Nike Air Force One Low. I think it was a Valentine's Day also. And the most biggest one of all, which was the Trophy Room Jordan 1s. So you had so much heat releasing in a short period of time. So within that 2-week span that led up to the release date for the Jordan 3 Cool Grays, I think the interest just was not there. I think it was so much focus on these other shoes, it took away the shine. So by the time the Cool Gray 3s came out, it was like, But nevertheless, I still got my pair. This is probably one of those pairs that got backed up through the Nike delivering process with the whole weather thing going on. So I can understand where people kind of got their shoes late. But let's just kind of crack this bad boy open. And shout out to Nike because, and looking at the box, I can see the presentation. I do like that whole elephant print design on the box itself. And of course, you got that elephant print paper. Now, my first reaction to this is my first Cool Gray anything. And this is why I was saying, like, if they would have released the Air Jordan 3 Cool Grays in January, you could start off the year by saying, okay, we'll start the year off with Cool Gray 3s and we'll end the year off with Cool Gray 11s. But fortunately, that wasn't the case. Let me pull out the other shoe. And of course, this is my personal pair. So this is a size 13, which you can see right here. I think, let me double check in terms of they have sport red. I think I read orange. I'm going to call it laser orange because when they came out with the laser orange, this looks, the colorway looks similar. So let me put this here. But anyway, I can see where people had some challenges in liking these Cool Gray 3s. You got the nubuck upper. You got the elephant print by the Mudguard outsole, your regular Jordan 3 outsole. I like the orange hits, or the laser orange. That's what I'm calling it. On the on the eyelets, of course, you got the airbag, and on the heel where the Jumpman Air is on the back, and of course they gave you red Jumpman logo on the heel as well as the tongue itself. But Air Jordan 3s, honestly, in my opinion, are one of the most comfortable retro Jordans. Air Jordans is probably top 3 in my opinion, next to the Air Jordan 5 and Air Jordan 10. And I'll be throwing the 13. But my point is, the interest of this shoe could have been higher if it was just released on a different date where there wasn't that many other shoes coming out. This is going to be that year because of, and I still think this is going to be impact. The amount of shoes that got pushed back in terms of dates, if they keep pushing these dates back, what's going to happen is we're going to get an array of releases on certain weeks where it's going to be drop after drop. And I'm talking Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And you got to, for some people, you got to pick or choose. Me personally, I'll probably go after all of them. But again, it depends on the user. So, and seeing these for the first time, my first impression, to be honest with you, man, it's just, I like it, but I don't love it, if that makes sense. Like you know, I like the nubuck. I like the fact that this is, I know for a fact that when I put this on feet, it's going to be very, very comfortable, very soft, because it's that soft nubuck type of material on the uppers. But I'm kind of in agreement with a lot of people who already reviewed this shoe who said that they're not a fan of the white sock liner because it'll dirty up. And it's true. Over time, when you wear Jordan 3s, actually, I have a Jordan 3, I think it's the Tinkers, if I'm not mistaken. But if they decided to, you like how I caught that? If they decided to do like a sock liner that had like this type of gray on this shoe, it might have helped. It might have helped, because when you look at the Tinkers, I'm looking at the Tinkers, and I look at the hue of gray that they used here, not to say it have to be the same type of gray, but if they get that same style or type of gray and use it towards a sock liner like they did with the Tinkers, maybe there's a chance. But it's just that, man, a lot of interest for the shoe it just wasn't there. You know, some people, if you want it now, obviously it's a good time to probably go get it. Will it hit outlets? I don't know. But I think some people are banking, and I know resellers are banking like, oh, maybe this will do numbers like the UNC 3s. And now, for people that really want to wear the shoe just to wear the shoe, hey, go ahead and wear it. Don't let me influence my decision on whether you want to get the shoe or not. That is entirely up to you. But me, I'm just saying, basically, the interest could have been higher if they just released it on a different day that wasn't close to dates where you had these type of releases and people were going like, so your boy Magnificent, Air Jordan 1 3, Cool Grays. And man, if I gave this a rating from 1 to 10, I give it a 7, 6.5, 7 out of 10. It's not a bad shoe, right? I like the shoe. I just don't love the shoe. That makes sense. Your boy Magnificent, I am out. You guys stay blessed. Let's do that on feet and go from there.